Hello everybody and welcome to my German language course. I'm a German native speaker and in my previous lesson, in lesson 10b, you already learned that a genitive case can have four different functions and that one of these functions is to indicate possession and relationships. If you remember the sentence, the color of the sky is blue, means die Farbe des Himmels ist blau. And the color being the possessed one in the sentence, and the sky indicating the possessor in the sentence. The sky possesses the color, so to speak, because it's the color of the sky. So you saw in this sentence how it is when the subject is the possessed one. It is followed by the genitive case, which indicates the possessor. But, just like in the English language, the genitive case can not only indicate possession of subjects, but also possession of direct objects, which means accusative objects, and indirect objects, which means dative objects. Let me demonstrate this to you with the help of this sentence. The child gives the ball to the cat. The child is the subject in the sentence and translates to das Kind. The ball is the direct object and translates to den Ball, and the cat is the indirect object and translates to der Katze. Now, as you can see, the word order in German is switched, so it's not like in the English language that the direct object comes first and then the indirect object, but it is switched. But anyway, this is the normal word order in German, okay? Subject, dative and accusative case. Now let me show you how it is when the subject is the possessed one. Then we put the genitive case right after the subject, so it is between the dative case and the subject. For instance, the child of the woman gives the ball to the cat. The woman is in this case the possessor and is in the genitive case and translates like this, der Frau. Just like here, Frau is feminine, and this is the definite article for feminine nouns in the genitive case. So the sentence starts with das Kind der Frau, then the verb follows. So you see that the genitive case is even before the verb. Then in the English case follows the direct object and the indirect object, but in the German language the indirect object comes first and then the direct object. The sentence reads, das Kind der Frau gibt der Katze den Ball. Now what if the indirect object is the possessed one? The dative object. Then the genitive case follows right after the dative object and is therefore between dative and accusative case. This would be the sentence, the child gives the ball to the cat of the woman. The cat is the indirect object, the dative object, and it's the possessed one, and the woman is the possessor. So in this case the woman does not possess the child, so to speak, but she possesses the cat. And in German the word order would be like this: subject, then the verb, then the indirect object, the dative object, which is followed by the genitive case, and then the direct object. The sentence would read, das Kind gibt der Katze der Frau den Ball. Same goes when the direct object, the accusative object, is the possessed one. Then this is followed by the genitive case. The child gives the ball of the woman to the cat, because in this case the ball is the possessed one, the woman is still the possessor. And in German this would be like, das Kind gibt der Katze den Ball der Frau. So you see subject, dative, which means indirect object, accusative, which means direct object, and followed by the genitive case. Now, as you learn, the natural word order in German is Subject, Dative and Accusative. But there's a little exception, and that exception is if the accusative is a pronoun. Let me demonstrate this to you with an example. Here we have the sentence, the child gives the ball to the cat, right? Subject, accusative, dative. And in German switched. Das Kind gibt der Katze den Ball. Subject, dative, accusative, right? And now, if we replace the ball with the pronoun, with the accusative pronoun, the ball is masculine, we have to take this one, ihn, because this is the pronoun for masculine noun in the accusative case. Then in English, it's still the same word order. The child gives it to the cat. But in German, as you saw before in the exception, now the accusative case is before the dative case. So in this case, the word order is identical like in English, but only in this case when the accusative is a pronoun. This happens also to be true even if the dative is a pronoun. So if we replace the dative too, the cat is feminine in German, so we have to take a feminine personal pronoun, which is ihr. And then we have this sentence in English, the child gives it to it. And in German, it's das Kind gibt ihn, the ball, den Ball, ihr, to the cat, der Katze. I hope this video was helpful to you and I wish you viel Glück, viel Spaß und tschüss.